and experiencing Japanese culture. Of course, there were some kinds of difficulties she had to handle. One of the most challenging things was language barrier. It seems to require plenty of time to get used to the conversation. Then, what do you do when you face these difficult situations? It's okay, because someone close like friends and teachers and others can help you and assist you. That is to say, there is a community we can help each other. People who experienced studying abroad say that they acquired many more things cannot be explained. Through global experience, we can come to learn other countries' values and become more open-minded and speak other languages with little hesitation.
I interviewed Kana Miyamoto about an experience in England. She studied innovation management as an exchange student at Sheffield University to achieve her goal of a business consultant. When I asked her what was the one thing she thought very important besides language skill, she answered, building trusting connection meant a lot to her. There are 3 reasons why she felt so. Firstly, she thought that her success in study abroad was due to the support of her friends. She described her days there as nearly dead by getting through both job hunting and her studies. At that time, her friend was there to help her to manage both tasks. Next reason was her friends in the same field. They gave her a lot of inspiration, and she even thought about her future career. The third reason is that communicating with people changed the way she thinks. Through some conversation with motivated friends, she started to change her thinking. Although she worries about her new career as business consultant, she feels that the fact she got over tough days with her friends encourages her future.
I will introduce about how to make a new connection. I wonder why many exchange students made a great success. I found one answer. The answer is that they have a good relationship. So until today, I thought about how to make a new and good connection. I found big 3 processes to do it. First is analyzing yourself. Second is articulate your needs in a community. And last, third point is taking action. This is only 3 processes. At first, I will name 3 processes. AAA, from initial letter, analyze, articulate, and act. At first, I will introduce about analyzing. If you want to success in business, in study, you should find your strengths and weakness. After analyzing yourself, you can find what skill you have a confidence and what skill you have to improve to achieve your goal. Then, you should articulate your needs in a community. You should search about a community, what activity improve your skill, what community make use of your skills. At the end, you should take an action. It is most difficult part, I think. That's because it needs a break. But don't worry about it. If you are always challenger, many people could help you and give you a good idea and advice. This is a process I found how to make a good connection. I will try to do it and hope you try to do it together. Thank you.
Conclusion. It is important to connect with others. When we are in new environment, it is difficult to do ordinary things. In those cases, by chance, we notice kindness of people because connection with others can't be conscious. Nevertheless, connection with others is special. Because of this, we also feel kindness and connecting in Japan. Study abroad can connect us with others more than ever. It's an excellent opportunity. For more meaningful experience, we try 3 things. First, we meet many people and make communities. Second, keep relationship with people who met abroad. Third, we try to understand others deeply. We feel certain that for everyone studying abroad is excellent experience. Thank you.
So now we would like Mr. Mike to make some brief comments about our presentation. So Mr. Mike, please come to the front.
Wow, so I'm quite impressed with all your presentation skills. You guys did a phenomenal job. So I want to actually break my feedback into 2 categories. First category is on the presentation, so I'll give you some general comments, not directed at any particular group because I think you all did an excellent job, but just trends I've noticed across the board. And then the second category is some advice for you when you do go abroad. I've noticed that many of you in this room will be heading out soon, so it's a great adventure ahead. With the presentations, obviously you guys have studied how to do PowerPoints. You have very clear, effective, I didn't see any slide with more than 11 words, which is good. Most people don't read more than 11 words on a PowerPoint, so you've done better than a lot of, so I've been to a lot of government presentations, a lot of Japanese presentations, and the biggest critique from an outside perspective has always been Japanese people love to have so much text in one slide. And when you're making a presentation, it's impossible to read more than 11 words. So you've clearly done better than people twice your age. Congratulations on that. Cadence is so important. The term cadence means rhythm. In English especially, for example, if I just speak like this and I don't try to vary my voice, it becomes very easy to lose sight, right? So I think the last group, you guys did a wonderful job of varying your voice. You started out very strong, and that's really important. I know it's culturally specific in different countries, different values are placed on presentations, so rhythm was excellent, and try to work on that. Try to stop. The best advice I heard from somebody was, if you feel like in your head you're speaking really, really, really slow, to other people, it's actually a normal pace. So it's a practice. I speak fast, I know that, but I force myself to go really slow, and it makes it easier to understand. So practice your rhythm. Practice we call it pregnant pauses, because when you stop, you feel like the pause is getting pregnant. Humor is also very important, and some of you did that. In Western presentations, at least, always starting out with a joke helps a lot, and it's not easy, I know. I don't like to start out with jokes either, but if you can, I saw some of you do humor, which is very good. In Western societies, humor always wins the audience over immediately. And storytelling, I think that's important too. You have so many facts and data and things that you want to express, but tell a story. Sometimes, instead of giving me statistics or numbers or whatever, tell me a story. Storytelling is one of the most effective ways to communicate your ideas. Give an example of a person experiencing the concept or idea, which some of you did with, I will talk about a student who experiences those things, so that's a really good point. And now I kind of want to focus on when you do go abroad. So I've studied in many countries, including Korea, China, and Japan. And I think from a Japanese perspective, I've noticed a lot of Asian countries, actually, there are some challenges that you'll encounter when you study abroad. And one way to avoid it is, I think a lot of the criticism that students from Japan and China get is they don't immerse themselves with other students. Oftentimes, they kind of feel uncomfortable being with, other American students, so they tend to hang out with other Asian students, or they tend to be with students who are more quiet. And I'm not saying if you're not confident, or if you're not a loud person, or you're not an extrovert person, don't force yourself, but do really try to immerse yourself with other groups of people that you are not comfortable with. I know Japanese students love to hang out with other Japanese students. It's comfortable. You get to speak Japanese all the time. But to truly get that best experience, meet new friends. This is your one opportunity to engage and to learn from other people. And it actually makes you appear more friendly to American students or Western students. Oh, this person is willing to break out of that circle and go and meet new people and get to know me. And part of getting to know somebody also is patience too, right? And so you'll experience diversity of views. And instead of saying, I don't agree with this person, I don't want to hang out with this person, give them a chance, Really, really try to understand where they're coming from and learn their stories. But also don't be afraid to share your story as well, because Japan is fascinating to a lot of people. And if you don't meet them, you won't get the opportunity to explain and tell where you come from. So that matters. And so my talk originally, when I first started, the message I kind of wanted to lead with, I didn't want to give you the usual advice of, that you gave me when you did the presentations. I think it is so important to know yourself. Know your strengths. Know what you have to offer as well. And don't dismiss yourself. Don't think that I don't speak English and I'm not confident, that I won't break out of the shell, right? We call it the shell. A lot of Japanese students have that shell, and break out of it and the best way to do that also is join clubs. American universities are all about organizations, newspapers, and don't just think that, oh, I'm not good enough, that I won't try. Try. What's the worst they can do? Say no? And how will that affect you? Nothing. Because it won't matter in 10 days or 10 hours. So keep that in mind, and I do want to wish you all the best of luck. You will have fantastic experiences that will change your life in ways that you won't even know until 10 years down the road. Who knows, maybe in 10 years you'll be doing this presentation to Americans as a Japanese diplomat. So with that, thank you to all the teachers and the professors and directors. They've prepared you really, really well for global education. And preparation is so important. There's a famous PPPP in English, excuse me, but it stands for prior, planning, prevent, piss, poor performance. So you all have prepared really well today. So congratulations, and Good luck on your study abroad adventures. Thank you.
And thank you, Mr. Mike, thank you for your comment. And we will try to know ourselves by studying abroad. Well then, there is a closing statement from our project team.
I'm very happy to listen your stories. Thank you very much. Today, I will appreciate all you coming today. Without your coming, our lesson couldn't finish successfully. Thank you very much, Seijo friends. Thank you. Until today, we got many helps, especially our teacher, Professor Takeda, always gives us a precious advice. Please clap our hands for her. And international students, you checked our script of presentation and our speech. Thank you very much. On behalf of team, I will express our appreciation for your help. Thank you very much. ありがとうございます。
Mr. Mike, thank you for your participation to the lecture as a special guest. Your precious speech and advices are very interesting, and we can broaden our mind about study abroad. The experience of the lecture and project will be truly beneficial for our future. Again, I'd like to thank all the participants for your attendance and cooperation. Thank you very much. Now, we have some gifts for to show the gratitude.
This is the end of this program.
Yes.
これでプログラムは終わりになります。それでは全員で前で写真を撮りたいと思うので、皆さん前に来てください。